Creative Tech Podcast. Hi, I'm Kaori Ray, product designer and author. Our mission is to help people in their career and lives by sharing their creative and technology stories. Hello, Prakash.
Hello.
Hello.
Normally I introduce myself just as Raja. It's a
Really?
easy sound for Japanese to pronounce.
see.
Yeah. So
Yep. Hi, Raja. So, please imagine there are our audience, many
Okay.
audience.
Many
So,
audience here. Okay.
yes. Could you please introduce yourself, like your name, what do you do in Tokyo?
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Prakash Raja. I'm from Singapore, and in Tokyo, I'm currently the head of engineering and data for a fintech startup. So it's called Habitto. So we are a neobank revolutionizing how people save money, how people invest money, and basically people's relationship with money. And I'm also a tech advisor for Fox Academy. It's an AI education startup. I've been helping Fox Academy for about 3 years right now, and actually grew them from India, where they were teaching AI and computer science. And now we have expanded to Japan, and I'm helping them with that as well.
I see. Amazing. Yeah. I think 3 weeks ago, when I interviewed to BG, CEO of Fox Academy.
Yep.
Yeah. So, if I remember correctly, when you guys met, maybe it was the cafe in Bangalore.
Correct.
Yeah. So funny.
It's just something like some place like this, and she came early in the morning, and I was also early in the morning.
Really?
And I was like, "Oh, you're an early riser," and she was like, "Yeah, you too." And then that's when we just said hi and started chatting, and realized that we have a lot in common. And I was really inspired by VG's passion to bring education to smaller cities.
Yeah.
So for example, in Japan, you have Tokyo, Osaka, the big cities. It's easy to find jobs. There's a lot of people who want to come here, but people in the rural parts of Japan might not find enough education. They might not find enough jobs. Same like that in India, or much worse in India. So they've never seen like a nice building, never seen a good office. So Vijay was helping them to come out of the rural areas into the cities to get the top best education, and then to find jobs in the cities or even bring back the knowledge to the rural places. So it was a very inspiring mission, and then I really wanted to help her with it. That's why I joined the team.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah. Habitto is my main employer, and in my free time, I help out with Fox Academy as much as I can. Yeah, because I feel like the mission is very altruistic, is very helpful to society. And right now, she's also doing AI, and we want to bring AI education to Japan. So a lot of companies are thinking about bringing like AI talent and AI engineers from overseas into Japan. What Vijay is trying to do is training AI engineers in Japan itself. Yeah, like you want to train Japanese students, Japanese software engineers to be AI engineers, because that's really where the future is going to.
I see.
Yeah.
So Fox Academy has a actual school or only online?
It's an online school.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then, so as a school, we have to make a kind of lecture or programs, right? So how did you make a program?
Yes. Okay. So before this, I was also a lecturer at Polytechnic in Singapore. It's called Nanyang Polytechnic. It's highly rated, and Polytechnic.
Polytechnic. What is it?
Polytechnic is like a university, somewhat like a university.
I have heard only for mathematics or technology.
Correct. Yeah.
And it's 5 years.
This was 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. So it's a 3-year program, and I was a lecturer there. So I was lecturing on data science.
You are a teacher?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, cool.
So I was one of the first professors for data science when data science was first starting out. So I had already done a few projects. So I was one of the first lecturers for data science, because I came in with quite a bit of industry experience.
I see.
And then so I helped them to create the curriculum on data science, and then taught it to students as well as professionals. So there was a lot of professionals who are already in like marketing, like software engineering, that want to apply data science to their domain. And that's where I came in. I was teaching them as well. So yeah, and that gave me a good foundation for like how to structure a curriculum, how to teach a course, how to do tests, how to do projects.
Okay, so you knew like how to teach to people, students about AI and that data science.
Data science, correct.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so next question. Could you tell us about? Okay, so did you join the Habit as like a first situation, like a super initial situation, or you joined recently?
Yeah. So I joined Habitto about 2 years ago, and that's when the CEO Sam actually talked to me in a cafe as well.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you meet the CEO?
So it was through a headhunter. So a headhunter reached out to me and connected me to Sam, and she told me about her mission here, which is really very big pain point because a lot of Japanese have money in just a bank account, and there's no interest. And like especially recently, there's a lot of inflation that's happening, so the value of your money is actually going down. But the Japanese banks give very, very, very little interest. It's 0.001, yeah, so little. And also, it's one of the countries where many people are not investing. So even when the Japanese students I talk to, they have no idea about investing. They don't know what to invest in. So the financial literacy in terms of like investing is very low. Generally, and there's also a lot of financial anxiety because they know that prices are going up, salaries are pretty much staying the same, so they are worried as well. So at Habitto, they are really solving a really critical pain problem that many people are having, which is like financial anxiety about how my future is going to be. Yeah, and like the first step is like saving, having a plan, and that's where really Habitto comes in.
I see.
So I felt like that was a very important mission, and I wanted to help her to build a product and launch it. So when I came, that's just when Habitto got the license. So yeah, we got a license to be a bank intermediary and investment intermediary. So actually, Habitto is the only foreign company to have 3 licenses to be bank, insurance, and investments intermediary. So we can have like all 3 financial products in one app.
Amazing.
Yeah, so at that point they got these licenses, and that took quite some time. It's a lot of hard work to the team, and then I came in to build a product. So I have built up the app over that next 3 to 6 months when I joined, and then last year June we have launched the app. Yeah, and the reception so far has been very good. Like customers who use the app really like it, and they really especially like talking to an advisor, so that you have someone who's not hard selling you. So our advisors don't hard sell anything. They just want to know about your goals and help you to achieve those goals. Yeah.
I see. I have many questions.
Yeah, sure.
So kind of thanks to pandemic, I started to investment because at the time Robinhood was so popular.
Yes.
Right? And then so Robinhood, I think they had a kind of innovation to teach like younger generation like Gen Z. They could learn investment or kind of financial education.
Okay.
And then mobile first.
Right.
And then like gaming.
Yep.
That's why at the time kind of a social problem because Gen Z people, young people tend to easy investment.
Yeah.
And then sometimes problem. Anyway.
Yeah, it's like gambling, right? Sometimes. Yeah. So I do agree there's a problem as well because like before making like investments in like especially like stocks, crypto, you need to understand like risk and all that. So a lot of people don't understand it, and they just like putting in is like almost like gambling. So at Habitto is very, very different. Is with advisors, with a financial advisor who will really guide you. So it's a human who will actually guide you along on like what is your goal, how much money you have. So with first thing first, we have a savings a product, which is if you put money in the Habitto account, it's like a bank, and our interest is the highest in the market. So 0.3%, 30 bips. It's much higher than any of the local banks. Yeah, so the normal bank rate is 0.001. They are giving 0.3, it's already the highest. and then you can withdraw your money anytime. You can use the Habitto card. So just putting your money in,
Habitto card.
Yeah.
Actual card.
Yeah, actual
What?
Visa card. I didn't bring it today. Oh no.
Is this credit card?
It's a debit card.
A debit.
Yeah. So credit card means you are taking a loan, mini loan, but debit card means you're spending what you already have. Yeah.
I see.
Correct.
Before I moved to New York, I have never ever talked about financial and money with people.
Yes, yeah,
I don't know.
agree.
Maybe I wasn't from a financial industry, or maybe it's Japanese culture.
It's Asian culture.
Asian
I really
culture.
think it's Asian culture. People
Really?
don't like talking about money.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
really?
always frowned upon. Like when you ask someone for their salary, or like how much is this, how much is that, something. So it's really frowned upon in Asian culture, not just like in Japan. I
How
feel like
about
in
India
Singapore, in
Singapore?
India, it's the same.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Exactly, it's frowned upon. Like especially among friends, you don't talk to each other about money. Like not a casual topic that you discuss about. Maybe Singapore is a little bit different because it's more developed. But like I feel like in India, in most other Asian countries, it's like that. It's not a normal culture.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And New York people often talk about which stock market do you buy.
Exactly.
There are many YouTubers how to teach like financial.
Personal finance, right?
Yes.
Correct.
And then like for example, which credit depends on which credit card do we have,
Yes.
like point system or something toric. And there are many digital nomad people who can stay in the hotel like free by points.
By points, yeah. So actually the growth of influencers like that is also slowly happening in Japan, especially recently I feel, with the yen going down, and people are realizing that my savings are actually getting lower in value. And even recently, like yesterday, they know that Japan's salary, like real salary value, has decreased by 2%.
Really?
Yeah. So that means even if you are getting like 300,000 yen as a salary, the value of it has gone down 2%. So people are actually starting to feel that, and more influencers are actually talking about this, and because of this, people are actually starting to wake up that okay, I need to plan my finance, I need to do something with my money, if not, it's going to go down in value.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this is actually like, yes, the yen going down is not a good thing, but it's a wake up call for a lot of young people, especially. Yeah. So that's really where Habitto comes in. Like you can talk to an advisor who is very experienced and who won't sell you anything. And the products that we sell are very mature products that won't go up or down in like a small one. So these are like index funds which are very well validated and very robust. Yeah.
Interesting.
Correct.
Cool.
Yeah.
So okay, next question. So Raj, you are living in Singapore and Tokyo back and forth, right?
Yep.
So tell us about the place life. What can I say?
Yeah.
Not a nomad.
Not nomad, but it's like a home in both places.
Yeah. This is kind of my dream.
Oh, is it? What?
Yeah. For example, living in Tokyo as a Japanese is super easy because I can speak Japanese. I have citizenship. It's convenient but kind of comfort zone. And then I prefer being in diversity.
Oh, okay.
That's why not only New York, of course New York is good, but I would love to like back and forth Tokyo and other country. I want to try.
Right, you want to try like living somewhere else and having a different lifestyle. Actually,
maybe
very
many
similar.
people also.
Yeah, very similar for me because similar to you, how Tokyo is very comfortable for you. Singapore is very comfortable for me. It's home, right? I know how the legal system works, and Tokyo for me was definitely initially was very exciting. Was very challenging as well because language is hard to pick up. Japanese language is really hard to pick up, and the culture is very different as well. Even though I feel like it's Asian, but still like quite a lot of differences. I feel like Japan is different from any other culture, and that's in an amazing way as well. Like people are so quiet, so well behaved. Following the rules, and I feel like in Singapore also people follow the rules, but in Singapore people follow the rules out of fear.
Really?
Yeah, because like the government like fines them if let's say you throw a litter or if you do something bad, like there's like a fine.
Ah,
In Singapore,
okay, many fine.
yeah, there's many fines. So it's like by punishment, but here I feel like people follow rules because of the culture. They don't want to inconvenience someone else.
I see.
It's very different. So that's like, wow, this is amazing in that sense. But there's also like the goods and the bads of that. But I really think it's an amazing culture. People are so polite to everyone.
I see.
But I also realizing that sometimes like there's a mask.
Mask?
Yeah.
Means real mask? Like
No, it's like a
What's it?
societal mask. So like in like I feel like in Japan there's
Mm.
always like people are always polite to you and always very nice. So working in within companies, you have to be understanding the subtle emotions.
Subtle
Yeah.
emotion. We Japanese people, we say 微妙,
Yeah.
like slightly, or
Yeah.
we don't know. For example, Japanese people say yes, but
Yeah.
actually it's not
Yeah.
mean
Exactly.
yes.
Yeah.
We have to make sure the person's eye, maybe eye is
Correct.
having concern.
Yeah. So it's like whenever you're like asking for like a feature and then they're like, 難しいね. Like, okay, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, 難しいね means almost all no.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not even they won't even say that. It's like, and then like, okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, you knew already Japanese culture.
Yeah, so like you need to adapt to that so that then you can work with like Japanese companies and Japanese clients.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Aww.
So like I feel like in the US or in Singapore, like people are very blunt. Like what I'm thinking, I'll just say it out.
Yeah.
It's not so much in Japan, so you have to be very sensitive to understanding what's the people's intentions without saying it, through the body language, through eye contact.
Yeah.
So I think that's been a very good learning for me. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But so Japanese people said 空気を読む, reading air, reading the room, and I am not good at this, so that I prefer more like open-minded. Yeah. I also struggling to. Yeah.
So yeah, high five, like both of us.
Okay, next question, Raja. Tell us about your passion apart from your job,
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay, yeah, it's a bit correct. Yeah, so I've been actually like trying to explore the Japanese cultures, like different things as well. So I've been doing kendo.
You do kendo?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very, very fun, very interesting.
When
so I've
did you
enjoyed
start?
About 6 months ago.
Oh,
Yeah, it was fun. Later I'll show you some videos of
yes,
me doing kendo. And yeah, I'm like the Japanese are really, really determined to like whatever they practice, they do it the best. They always give the best.
I mean, it's kind
Yeah.
of perfectionist.
Perfectionist, yeah. And that's like, in some ways, that's amazing. That's beautiful. Like, in the kendo, like how you breathe, how you move, every single thing, every little thing is important and careful. And like doing that, I also learn about like what's important in society, like importance to your master, importance to nature, importance to your fellow students. Yeah, so I've been learning a lot about Japanese culture by learning these different things. And recently, I've been looking at more in like Japanese fashion as well. So trying to like, get more into Japanese fashion.
Really?
Yeah, buying like more, upping my fashion. Because I feel like in Singapore, our fashion sense is very boring. It's Uniqlo all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about the typical Singapore young people's fashion.
It's one word, Uniqlo. Especially all the men, it's like our uniform. They always buy stuff from Uniqlo.
So I have a question. So because of Singapore, always kind of summer, that's why always t-shirt.
Yeah. Actually, that's true as well. It's
But
very hot, so you can't have layers.
I see.
Yeah, and I feel the layers are very important to have the nice fashion.
Okay, I see. Me personally, kind of opposite.
Yeah.
So I used to buy a lot of clothes, but now I want to minimize. So always like yoga wear. Today kind of nice, but almost all yoga wear. Yeah, like faster than my dad to choose clothes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, very functional.
Okay, how about okay, so you do kendo and fashion and
So you do like driving or hiking?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so nature in Japan is like one of my top draws for coming to Japan.
Really?
I feel that nature is amazing here. Like Japan is beautiful in all seasons. So like especially like now in spring is everything is blooming.
Yeah.
The weather is so nice. So we try to hike as much as possible. So I'm joining like hiking groups.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you find the hiking?
Meetup has been really good.
I
Finding
see.
that, and then through friends of friends, through my office colleagues, sometimes I go with them.
So where did you go to for the hike recently or this year?
Recently we went to Congo waterfalls. There were Congo.
Where?
Yeah, this is Hachioji. Not
Hachioji?
Hachioji. No,
Not
Hinohara village.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hinohara village. It's Tokyo
outer city.
Really?
Yeah, it's really nice. I was like, and another one I went to, which was very beautiful, was Nikko.
Nikko is
Yeah,
great. Did you
beautiful.
see monkey?
Yeah.
Did you feel scary?
No, they were.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like the animals in Japan are so well behaved. Not like even
Nikko monkey, they steal snack.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was steal.
Oh.
Yeah, I was little. And then we have to care for like people's glasses also monkey stealing.
Oh.
Yeah. So monkey want to wear glasses. So be careful.
Okay. I went to like Nagano as well, the snow monkey park where they're chilling in the onsen. They were so well behaved. They never disturb anyone. I feel like Japanese monkeys are so well behaved.
How about Singapore?
In Malaysia or Singapore, no, they're naughty. They will steal your food. They will steal your glasses.
Oh, really?
They will steal your phone and then ask for food.
I see.
Yeah, it's like a blackmail.
Okay, cool. Okay, someday we can do hiking together.
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
I see. Okay, so last question. Tell us about your dream in 5 years and 10 years, whatever. Do you want to stay living in Tokyo, or do you want to move to other place?
Yeah, I will definitely want to still have some connection to Tokyo. Like I'm not sure if I'm full-time living, but it may be like how I'm doing now, like more half-half.
Yes.
Here in some other city. And I definitely want to be continuing to do AI. Want to do AI for good. So teaching people AI and using AI to build better products to help the world, to make the world a better place. So that's where I see myself in 5 years.
It's your passion.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so just a personal question. So I know AI education is good for engineer people, but as a designer, do I need to learn, or how can I learn? What do you think?
I feel AI is going to go through every aspect of life, no matter what you're doing. So you definitely should learn. Like for example, right now for designers, Figma is coming up with tools to convert your designs into a web page using AI. Yeah. So before this, like a designers always had to depend on developers to convert your design into a web page or into an app. And then now all you need to do is come up with a design, and then you can give it to AI and you actually start building the product for you. And it can also give you like suggestions. Like Adobe has Firefly. Yeah, Firefly to do like Photoshop and editing, so that you make your job a lot better. So that's where I really see like AI is not going to replace people's jobs, but it's going to make you a lot more efficient. So what normally took like 3 designers, now like 1 person can do it, because you're so much more efficient. You have like a free intern basically. A free intern, and this intern is getting smarter. Yeah. AI is like, think about it as like a free intern. Yeah. But now I feel like it's like an intern level, but it's getting smarter and smarter month by month. Like later on it'll be like maybe a free junior designer, and then some level like a free senior designer who's helping you. So always think like you have a very strong assistant. That's why even at Habitto we have a product for the advisors. They're calling it co-pilot.
Really?
Yeah, co-pilot means like, when you're driving like plane, you have someone who is helping you, and someone who is really qualified and helps you do your job better. So that's how we really see AI, like as someone who is helping you and who's always there to help you do your job better.
I see. Amazing. So I don't know, nowadays there are many like a boot camp or school to teach engineer about AI, but do you know some school or like online, what can I say, learning material to teach how to use AI as a designer?
Yeah, sure. I mean, definitely for a shameless plug, check out Fox Academy.
I see. Okay,
We have on
let's check.
Yes, check it out, Fox Academy.
Yes.
But other than that, there's a lot of other good free resources on YouTube. I think deeplearning.ai is a really good resource.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's by a very good professor from Stanford. So there's definitely somewhere where you can look out. Other than that, maybe just like follow like influencers, like AI influencers, to see like what's happening. At least know what's happening in the latest news.
Yeah.
On that, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for
Sure.
your wisdom today,
Thank you.
Raja.
Yeah. It's a pleasure talking to you, Carissa.
Yeah, so please check habitto.com
Yes.
and also foxacademy.com.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right.
Thank you so much for listening our Creative Tech podcast today. We hope our story to help your career and life. See you soon. Bye bye.